the big man, 6'10", number 11, Sabonis.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Pelicans. Right now they're on the outside looking into the playoff series. And of course the Kings, 6 games out. Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Dennis Schroeder is out there with White. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, the wings are set for them, Fears and Murphy. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Murray. And it's Queen in at the power forward. Like both these teams have been dealing lately. With some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now, here's DeRozan. Schroeder looking over the floor. No good on the 3. Fears with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
Outside DeRozan. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for White. DeRozan for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Murray, good.
Murray sees your 3 and raises you another one right back at you.
White the pass to Schroeder. White dishes to Vucevic. Here's Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters.
Take a break.
They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
That free throw missing.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Good on the second free throw. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Let's take a look at numbers for Murray. How's the last month of basketball? all been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
The Pelicans leading. Pass to Fears. Back to Murray. Now Fears. Sabonis' screen on White. Fears with it. Now guarded by Murray. And the shot is good.
Smart move by the rookie Fears, passing it out of that pick and roll.
The Kings trail by 3. Out to White. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
White's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Jeremiah Fears is second.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's White. He has 5. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Now here's Murray. Left side, Sabonis. Pass to Queen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Murray. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
On the wing, Murray. Here's White. And another 3 for Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Queen. 11 feet away. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
The Kings trailing. Here's DeRozan. Last game we saw him score 14. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Murray. Pass to Queen. Inside. And again, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Jones checked in for Keegan Murray.
Isaac Jones.
Sacramento on defense. Trailing by 2. Stolen by Jones. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 10.
Oh, hustling up the court. White takes advantage of that uneven floor spacing.
Murray with the bounce pass. To the paint. Sacramento grabs the miss. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting an impressive 60% early. Tries from 16. Queen can't get it to go.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's White. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a three-point Kings lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Murray kicks to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jusuf Nurkic.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Sharks check in for Sacramento. Pelicans trailed by 3. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Sabonis for 3. Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
And so here's Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
Find the lane.
Well, so
Find the
far,
lane.
their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here we are with All-Star Weekend in our sights. RJ, what's the event that you're most looking forward to watching?
Oh, the celebrity game, 100%. Look, I've refereed, I've played in it. I'm going to play in it again probably next year.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Now Fears. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
For a young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
And here's White. He's got 13. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Nisi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. And a change for Sacramento. McDermott's checked in. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. Into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Kings. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Alvarado with it. Pass to Sabonis. Now Fear. From outside off the mark. Ellis surveying the D. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Sacramento making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for McDermott. And it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. And so here's Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Carter kicks to Jones. Pass to White. Outside, Jones. Out to White. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Carter. He's around 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And the first one drops.
End of the day, you just want to be a solid rotational player. Nurkic's size is intimidating on both ends of the floor.
And he makes both free throws. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. Sabonis' screen on Carter. 2 on the clock. Good. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
White connects from 3-point range. White's got 16 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nurkic against Sabonis. It's up a 3. Pierce's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Ellis outside. That one goes. Count it. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's tipped. Pass to Fear. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Kings. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here's Alvarado. Nothing on the board on the court for Sacramento. We've got Keon Ellis. Nurkic is out there with Saric. Then there's Carter. And it's Schroeder in at the point. To the middle. It's deflected. Nurkic with the steal. Carter to pass to Schroeder. It's deflected. Alvarado with it. Picked up by Ellis. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Fourth, the Kings.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Schroeder finds Carter. From deep, Messi grabs the rebound. So for the Kings, their last game a win against Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, it really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Schroeder. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Carter. Nice move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That's good from Carter. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the wing right side. New Orleans moving it around. Bay against Ellis. Here's Messi, and he makes the 8-footer. Messi's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 3. Carter outside. Oh, good with the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Alvarado, and the 3-ball is good. Alvarado's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Ellis left side from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Top Talk about a guy, Richard, who can shoot the lights out. Keon Ellis, over 40% for his career from three.
Yeah, coming into the league, everyone talked about his defense, but he's shown great touch from outside, and he generally takes good shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Nurkic. To stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
That's his comfort zone. Nurkic does almost all of his scoring down low.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Alvarado. He has 5. There's the steal. Here's Clifford. He's defended by Bay. Clifford can't get it to go.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Messi. Rebound by Nurkic. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Ellis. Otkovic with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Carter pulls it in. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. White's checked in. Now Alvarado. Over to the wing. Launches it. Shot's good by Otkovic. Otkovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Ellis, the pass to Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Pelicans leading by 6. Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Pass to Queen. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
Ellis right side. Misses the 3.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Murray. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Carter inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Nurkic with the steal. Carter outside. White wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pelicans leading by 8. Pass to Queen. Bay with a screen on Carter. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
The Pelicans have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Keon Ellis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 10. Outside, White. DeRozan in the corner. Murray outside. Pass to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
3 on 3. Carter with it. Outguarded by Murray. And a great move by Carter. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Queen. Shakes him. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to White. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. White's got 19 points.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Here's Messi. From past the arc. And DeJounte Murray good for 3. Murray's got 8.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Pelicans leading by 8. Murray looking around to the right side. Bay against DeRozan. Here's Queen, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And tough to miss his man that time. Bay really seeing the whole floor.
The Kings trail by 11. Ellis outside. Back to DeRozan. Outside, White. Nurkic setting the pick for White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Murray. Over Ellis. Murray, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And White kicks to Murray. Sacramento again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Murray. 8 points for him. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Keegan Murray.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sabonis, he's checked in for Messi. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Pelicans, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 12. Ellis with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Nurkic has that shot in his arsenal, which is something that the defense has to recognize.
Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Queen. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. From the wing. Queen can't get it to go. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. 9-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DeRozan. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And the Kings making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Down low. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Murray.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Sabonis. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
The Kings trail by 9. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game. I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
White looking around. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Murray finds White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. White's got 22.
A microwave scorer. That's what makes White so lethal. This man, he just shoots.
Murray outside. Two points. That one goes. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
White the pass to Murray. From deep, Ellis. They get it back.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Murray kicks to Sabonis. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And we finished one half of basketball. Pelicans on top, up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
53.
These standings, they tell a story, and so can we. Once upon a time, there was a trio. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Sacramento Kings. And that is our...
glad happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
The wings are set for him. Fear. And Murphy. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Queen and at the power forward position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Fear. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kobe White.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Fear. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fears.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
And so he makes both from the line.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Schroeder outside. Back to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Kings trail by 11. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Free throw good, Murray.
Murray's IQ is already really impressive, which is why many are excited about his overall development.
And so Murray nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 9. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Puts up a deep 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Sabonis with the bucket.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Jeremiah Fears is second. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray outside. To the inside. Queen. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 13. Outside, White. From outside the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Kings trail by 14. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
3-pointer. And it's Schroeder missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Sabonis. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Will it go? It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's DeRozan. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Ooh, he is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
Here's Schroeder. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Fears. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter.
Success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
DeRozan for 3. Murray, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Sabonis. Vucevic defending. Makes it off the glass. Sabonis has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, White. Now here's Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. from 16. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here are the Kings now. Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, White. And the three off target. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. A nice shot by Pierce.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Schroeder outside. Right at the free throw line. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Spears. From down in the low post, it goes. Spears has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Kevin?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New Orleans?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Now, here's Sabonis. 18 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Let me tell you, Sabonis is one of the toughest assignments out there. He is so strong.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
The first one falls.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
And so he hits both. The Kings shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Micah Peavy.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the quick three. New Orleans gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 22.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Now DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. And Sabonis pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Alvarado off target from outside. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Ellis. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ellis has got 5 points so far.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Sabonis' screen on Ellis. The tray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Pelicans 4th.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
There's the triple. And it's Schroeder missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Double team Sabonis. From downtown. Hit the tip. And staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Outside, White. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Alvarado with it. He's got 5. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He's got 8.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Vucevic, and it's Carter in for White. Off the inbound, and finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Pass to Sabonis. And it falls over the rim and in. Sabonis has got 26 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Here's Sabonis. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Here's Ellis. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Montkovic is checked in. Bays subbed in for Trey Murphy. The Kings also with the sub. Charge is checked in. Here's Schroeder. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dennis Schroeder, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
At the stats for Dennis Schroeder. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Pass to Bay. 1:14 left to play in the third. Here's Messi. It's hauled in by the Kings. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then Carter with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from Bay.
Showing the range. How about Bay taking and making his fair share of those triples.
Schroeder outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter. Pelicans leading by 22. Pass to Bay. Here's Matkovic. Back to Bay. Over Ellis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Bay's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's New Orleans sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Kings, you've got Yusuf Nurkic, Carter out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Murray in at the 4th. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Kings getting the bucket. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now, here's Nurkic. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Back to Bay. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
It's blocked. Pass to Alvarado. Tries to save it. He's looking for Messi and finds him. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Matkovic. Back to Bay. Just 3 to shoot. The putback. Second chance shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And that one misses. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. This one for 3. Sacramento again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Bay. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Alvarado finds Bay. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Matkovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Keegan Murray.
At the line for 2. Matkovic.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's good!
So he gets them both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Carter missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Ellis drills it from outside. Ellis has got 11 in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Queen. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. To the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Ellis outside, and here's Carter, back to Ellis, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Now, here's Sabonis following the miss by DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just such a great athlete. Young Jeremiah Fears is a lot to handle.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Sacramento making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Good on both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And here is Murray. Here's Sabonis. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Sabonis has got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And it's Carter missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Now Fears. Sabonis' screen on DeRozan. Pass to Queen for three. Carter pulls it in. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Murray, good.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 15-6 run. Fears with it. Pass to Murray. Here's Queen. He's covered by Murray. Here's Queen. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Fears. Hands it from downtown. Fears has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, this is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will.
Now here's Schroeder. DeRozan a screen. And it's Schroeder missing. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Fears. Back to Murray. Outside, Sabonis. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, the Pelicans score.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Fears with it. Murray outside. Fires from deep. And another three for New Orleans.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Carter. For the three. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Murray. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Here's Schroeder following the score. By DeJounte Murray. And it's Schroeder missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
To halt the run, and Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis is now a timeout called by New Orleans. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. White is checked in for the Kings. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Out to the right wing. White covering. Bowl a screen on White. To the middle and stolen by Murray. And here comes White leading the fast break. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
They grab their own miss. Back to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pelicans miss again. The Kings shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. It's good. Schroeder's got 11 points here in just the second half.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. He takes it in. And it's Alvarado missing. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the King. Murray, no good. White covering. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Matkovic. A three. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Sabonis.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Bol. Count that one.
One of the best in the league at drawing contact. DeRozan doesn't get the whistle there, but sends it home anyway.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Alvarado. Can they get it? They get it back. Pass the Bol. Beyond the arc. Now Alvarado. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Sabonis.